Alright, welcome back to One the East. Now we find if the pocket holds. I'm actually quite nervous about this. There it goes, accepting all my conquests of last term, which is a good 100 kilometers. Now, have a look, see. Okay, I'm right, so hopefully I can save that guy. No attacks yet. AV seems to have dropped dramatically. I'll see if that's just a and they're still attacking. That's sorry, it just looked like I wondered if there's... Because sometimes the mud, you can turn the mud effects off, and I'm wondering if there's a default save. It turns to a very late mod if it doesn't start soon. I'm wondering if the mud started. I really am wondering. It wouldn't surprise me if this... Oh yeah, we've turned the mud graphics off by default. But it just looks different. They're not attacking anywhere near as much. Yeah, that was a very quick turn. Alright, I'm just going to go to the options. Because some people don't like the mud screen, and you'll see why in a second. If mud started on a turn, I cut off Leningrad. Not Leningrad, Army Group North. Oh god. Yep, I still took 60, they took 26. Preferences. The mud started. Oh my god, the mud started. It's not saying these guys are isolated. Port levels, unit modes, unit isolated. Look. Oh, they'll have a port, won't they? But it's the mud. Bet someone's already thinking, yeah, you know, they've got a port there. Okay, so the mud's completely changed this game once again. Here, I think I can just... and just feed one of these guys into there. Okay. So, I think because they've got Italian, 10-9, whatever, they count as having a port. Let's have a quick look at the info screen. Yeah, forecast mud. couple more guys who've been promoted. A whole load of brigades. No guards, and the rest of it isn't that interesting. Right, okay. This is almost my time to play. So the mud is going to really slow them down. Pretty much means they're not going to be pushing any further forward than this. I mean, even if I try and move my tanks in and do my normal trickeries, yeah, they're pretty solid here. Alright, mud turns are going to be quick turns. So, right, I'm trying to process this now. They'll get a little bit of kind of efficiency once the mud ends, and they'll get like the ground will fall for like one turn before the blizzard kicks in. So until then, it's basically just find a nice position and dig in. Didn't think about ports, which is slightly annoying. That looks like a nice line to hold. Generally move everyone into the right positions for an assault in about a month's time. Right, the main problem here is it reduces down the rail line massively. Right, the defense in depth is no longer as much of an issue. At this point I'm going to start just pushing slightly. Moving AT brigade up to taking that guy's slot. My time to shine is coming. Okay. I'm not going to be attacking much. Although the temptation is there, I'm just as messed up by the mud as they are. The difference is this will give all my men time to dig in and time to recover. Very important. So if you don't play the game, you've got here like my number of supplies. So supply needed, fuel needed, ammo needed, support needed, blah blah blah. And then somewhere there'll be a theory, 99% theory. Some of the guys who've been fighting a bit more will be at like 89%, but I haven't actually taken horrendous losses, so right, this is where having overloaded kind of units is gonna hurt. Right, let's retreat from there to there. I'm not actually expecting now to be able to push towards Bethothic. I can talk, honest. So I'm trying to decide if I want to actually just push forward now. I'll wait for the weather to improve and maintain my, just in case there is another heavy push. But this has bought me the time I need. I'm probably going to actually be able to do 2 turns in this video. Alright. These guys to the south. I still need as many troops as I can. It is transport mode. If I was to move, say this group of 3 units by rail into I'm actually going to move Leningrad HQ out. The Leningrad there. They can plan for an attack there, but they can't plan for attack there. Or they can land there. That's annoying. Not what I wanted to hear. Alright, we'll go back to railing you guys to the front. So my assault values are still low. There's not much I can do about that. But you know what? I'm not that bothered. I've cut them off almost. I'll be definitely able to force my way to Tannin, and then yeah. So my main offensive in here will be to here, cut them off, and then just eliminate. I'm going to want a few more. These cavalry units are going to be very important to get up. Right, I'm just going to rail in some more guys, and then I'm going to probably just think about this for a while. This is the other place I think I can make some big hits. So, oh, they've sent me so many guys. It's going to be good. I can use all this rail, because rail is the only way you can move quickly. And now I'm kind of moving towards the centre here. But okay, who else we got hiding? Oh, some guys here. Still have quite a lot of my rail cap. I've never really overused my rail cap. Like once I was doing a mass redeployment, and that's the only time I can ever think of ever actually enclosed my rail cap. I'm going to be converting a lot of troops to the north because this is a golden opportunity to cause massive amounts of damage. Right, there's a HQ here I'm not using. It's about to become a massive army hub. Oh. Oh, there's another army here. I think I need this to be rolled up to about here. Any more HQs hiding down here? Right, I'm going to start move that up to here. Focus Air Command. Okay. For now that will do. I'll just do a quick who's on your army? The 55th. It's going to become a very, or 56th, sorry. It's going to become a very big army very quickly, and it's going to be held in reserve for the winter offensive, which, as you may guess, I'm very excited about, and this is going to be brutal. There are going to be dead Germans everywhere. I kind of feel like my attacks have now vindicated themselves. Oops. At some point when I will stop pressing that button. That'll be 2 episodes before I finish the LP. Alright, I should probably add the 56 to the Bryask. Russian name front I can't pronounce. Okay. So, one I don't normally show that much is this. This shows I've got 5 million men under arms, the Germans have got 3.6, they've got 4,500 tanks, I've got 11,000 tanks. I can like show off all this, but there's no real need. Okay, is there any army group up here that doesn't have a fresh commander? 5-5's pretty good. Six, I think original Moscow did, yeah, 7767. The ones I think I need to double check are actually the ones up here. Tank Brigade is joining the 23rd Army. You can join the 23rd Army as well. And the 23rd Army needs to have a very good commander. Yeah, that's pretty good. Seventh Independent Army is actually quite large as well. Yeah, I think I've got most of these already. Definitely got the 42nd Army. Yeah. Got the Northwest Front. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, I generally just don't have the good generals as the Germans have access to. But 6s and everything, 6-7s is good. And will do me quite well. So, do I want to push this guy a little bit further around here to see if I can get the Germans to panic and evacuate that? I think I do. He'll probably get cut off, he'll probably get destroyed, but if I can get the Germans to think that's going to be a pocket, they will flee. I'm a little annoyed at my cunning and evil plan to Thought the port failed. Looking at the time, I'm not getting a chance to do two, so you're going to get a nice shorter episode. But looking good. Map information. No, don't build a fortified, I got a random hex. So this will show like that. Go air zones. The rail needs repairing down here. Rail damage, yeah. This shows isolated, yeah, so a couple of my guys are isolated, and this is mechanized division down here is actually, you know, oh, yeah, that guy's he's actually in trouble unless I can figure some way of rescuing him. No, can't even kill the Marines. Yeah, Marinians. I'm going to abandon that just to solidify there. I'm going to bring him in. Oh, come on. Just let me capture one guy. Let's get him on the rail hack so at least he gets in some supply. Okay, so that's slightly annoying. I didn't consider they had a port, but they are massively isolated and they've got no chance of breaking through now. And I will make sure I hit the port. Well, the worst I can do is just push them back deeper into this territory and then cut that off. Down here, I feel like I've got the troops I need. It's not amazing. Political morale initiatives much better. There's someone who's mainly commanding infantry though. That guy's not too terrible. Got low initiative. I'll go with this guy. It's a large force. But yeah, even with these fresh guys I brought up, I will have hopefully the force I need to smash my way through this bottleneck on both sides and catch a lot of these guys if they don't retreat, losing what, let's face it, is about 2 months worth of gain. Now, see you next time, we'll see what they do.